What do we know about Portland, Oregon? I don't know. It's a hotbed of MKUltra. What is MKUltra? It's not peace. MKUltra is brainwashing. It is super horrible. And it's not the first time that we have heard about MKUltra and the government. I don't know. Might have been. The Fifth Estate is a news magazine on Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. I don't know. It was a million years ago they were talking about MKUltra. 1980s, let's go. 1980s. You can go and still find it. It's on YouTube. MKUltra, the Fifth Estate. They tell you all about how the Canadian government, in league with the United States government, was brainwashing Canadians. In Montreal, yes, Dr. Ewan Cameron, Dr. Ewan Cameron, a doctor was being paid by the CIA to use LSD on unsuspecting Canadians, is the cover story. What's the understory? I don't know. Why are we talking about MKUltra today? Because MKUltra is still being done on human beings to this day. It is. Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon. There's a Navy base there, and that Navy base is the hotbed of evil. It is the most, I don't know if it's the most evil place. I don't know. Someone's giving me these words, just so you know. What I'm telling you is channeled in. By who? Who is channeling this in? Let's just go United States government. Is that true? No, it's a human being. What's the human being's name that's going and doing all this evil shit to me? I don't know. They're trying to give you a cover story that is Portland, Oregon, and it's the U.S. Navy. Is it true? Who did MKUltra? I know it was the government that paid for it, but who? What human beings do MKUltra to this day? Because it's the question that you need to know. Because all this COVID-19 and all this other shit, this is all part of MKUltra. This is all about brainwashing the population into a pack of lies. Because you can be brainwashed, and you are brainwashed, and you know it. Anyways, the torture of me by remote control is part of MKUltra. Isn't it? It is. Because when it first became presented to me over 5 years ago, I was sitting on a couch in a living room. Out of the blue, I hear a voice that says, "You be me and I be you." And then it announces, "I'm Rumpelstiltskin." Who the fuck is Rumpelstiltskin? What the fuck is going on? Can you imagine what it's like to be sitting in the living room, just quietly enjoying the sunshine, and all of a sudden this voice starts up in your head? And it won't leave you alone? And it leads you into over 5 years of being tortured by remote control? Welcome to my life. Who is giving me all the words? Who isn't giving me all the words? Well, it's part of us learning about, I don't know. We're learning about how evil it is. How evil humans can get. Yes. Who is giving me the words? Who's torturing me? Human beings. Who are the human beings? The answer from my heart is a bunch of evil fucking Pakis. Are they from Pakistan? No. They're just called Pakis because the word is given by the MKUltra torturers that torture me. That's what they call themselves. They call themselves Pakis. What is it? It's an epithet for somebody from Pakistan. Why do they want to use Pakistan? I don't know. They're insane. The people who do MKUltra are completely insane. They follow whatever happens in their head in the moment. That's evil. Who are they? I don't know. How come I get all these words? How come it gets all piped in there? Who's watching this video? Are you watching this video? If you're watching this video, you are part of MKUltra. You are known to them. They have you in their database. Everybody that watches all the videos on YouTube, whatever you watch, you know they watch you. They keep track of it. You're used to it. You can go to watch later and see all the things that you wanted to watch later. They track you. They have files on you. And they're insane, fuckface. They're totally insane. The people that run this shit show, yeah? What else? You don't know it? They keep you down. They keep you dumbed down. You know they keep you dumbed down. They keep pushing alcohol on you. Every time you turn on the radio or the TV, it's a commercial. Get drunk now. Go get a bottle of Crown Royal and bring it over to your dad's house and get crocked. They want you dumb and alcoholicized. They want you dumb. They do. They want you dumb. They want you drunk. They never want you to wake up to what's going on planet Earth. It was already a long time taken over before you were born. You all know the 1% they were born into these families. How are you going to break up this problem? Who is helping you out? Who is torturing me? MKUltra. Who was it? Well, it was the U.S. government, the CIA, Henry Kissinger. Is Henry Kissinger probably an actor? Who is it behind all of this stuff? How do you stop all this stuff? The answer is always the same answer. I don't know. What's the best guess on how? You got to raise your consciousness. How do you do that? You got to recognize that you are MKUltra hypnotized by that television and that radio and that newspaper. And that moron who's been watching the television, who's going to go on and on and on about the talking heads and what they told him to think. What is the truth? The truth is that we're trying to wake up from being programmed by the television. Who ran the television? Evil humans. They're still doing it, yes. They're still telling you lies, and they're still telling you take 500 fucking jabs. And they're laughing at you in Hollywood. Because they keep telling Lester Holt, you tell them, get a 5th jab, Lester. He goes on the TV, and then you line up tomorrow at the clinic to get your 5th jab, because you're a dumb bunny, fuckfaced. You're a stupid fucking dumb bunny, aren't you? You're so dumb. Whatever they tell you on the television, you do it. You are completely programmed and hypnotized, you MKUltra dummy. Anyways, I can't help you out because I'm tortured by MKUltra by remote control, and I have been for over 5 years, and anybody that knows me knows that's the truth. How come I can't shut it down? Is it really in Portland, Oregon? Because I keep getting Portland, Oregon. I don't live in Portland, Oregon. It's very difficult for me to go to Portland, Oregon when I live in Thunder Bay, Canada. Anyways, I do want to tell you again and again that it's probably a ghoul feed. There's probably nothing at the Navy base in Portland, Oregon, except, if you're in Portland, Oregon, I don't know, how are you ever going to figure this out? It's an impossibility. It's ghoul feeds. Why? Because it's MKUltra. It's designed for you never to get out. How do you get out of MKUltra? The best answer that I can give is I don't know. It keeps coming back. Every time I wake up, it attacks me, this virtual reality fuckface thing. It's a torture machine. It's an evil fucking thing, and evil humans are still running it. There are evil humans on planet Earth. And they're out to get you and your children. And they're out to get everybody. Because they're psychopath. They're beyond narcissist. They are psychopaths. And they're out to get you. And they're out to get you. And they're doing a good job because... Isn't it true? Isn't it true? Isn't it true? Do you think that me being shook around by remote control is a good idea? When are you going to get the picture? MKUltra is a government takeover of your mind. Who did it? Who's the government? It's not the government. It is human beings. They are evil fucking people. They are what? What are they? They're evil. They choose evil. And they choose to brainwash you using the television. When are you going to turn off the television? When are you going to wake up to the fact that you have been programmed and hypnotized? It's not the Twilight Zone. You volunteered. Year after year, decade after decade, you sit in front of that fucking box. And that box tells you how to think. And it tells you who you are. You are a slave, Neo. You're a slave to the fucking television, Neo. When are you going to wake up, Neo? I don't know. That movie was like what? The Matrix movie was 22 years ago, fuckface. When are you going to wake up to the fact that that movie is still relevant today? It's about you being programmed, fuckfaced. Huh? And the point where you don't know what happens when you die, fuckface? What happens when you die? Where do you go? You still don't know. How come you never do any research into it, fuckface? How come I'm being tortured when I'm trying to tell you some truth? Because they don't want you to know the most stupid truth that everybody knows. Why? Because they don't care, fuckface. They just want to have control. They just want to have control for the sake of control because they're what? Abuse of power. That's what it is. That's what they do. Why do they do that? Why? Because they just got something in them, some desire that's never fulfilled. Over 5 years, the same people torture me by remote control. They never, never, never get satisfaction. They cannot get satisfaction because there's no love in it. Without love, you cannot have satisfaction. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Of course it matters. The only thing that matters on this planet is love. That's the only thing. And what am I and there's no love in the people that torture me by remote control. They are deeply hypnotized. They're going to have all this backstory so they can walk away from terrorism charges because they are guilty of terrorism and they're full of fucking lies and bullshits. Bullshits and lies. Well, I was MKUltra. That's what the reason why I did all the torture on Bob Burrows and everybody else. It's a pack of lies. Everybody knows that you do it by choice. And all you do is you keep coming up with other reasons why you shouldn't be tried and executed for being a terrorist, fuckface. All those fucking terrorists are always going to tell you a pack of lies, a pack of stories about why, an excuse why they did evil. You need to come to an understanding. Evil people do evil because they choose it. And they're always going to try and get off and walk away. They will not get away, motherfucker. They will not get away. I don't know. What are they doing right now? They're still talking to you lies on television. Lester the fuck Holt, Lester the molester, is still on at 6:30 every night telling you a pack of lies. And on the weekend is Jose Diaz Ballart. Another fucking liar. Another Cuban. He's a Cuban fuckface. He's not even from America. Jose Diaz Ballart on NBC News on the weekend is not an American. He is like, what? He's from Cuba. His family is in bed with Fidel Castro. Did you know Jose Diaz Ballart, his aunt, was fucking Fidel Castro? Jose Diaz Ballart is a Cuban plant. He's a communist dictatorship person, isn't he? Jose Diaz Ballart on NBC News. You go look it up on Wikipedia. You can see his family is Cuban and his whole family was fucking Fidel Castro. Jose Diaz Ballart, the great American. He's a fucking communist, fuckface. He's a communist. You can look him up on Wikipedia. Jose Diaz Ballart, NBC News. He's a communist and his aunt fucks Fidel Castro. When are you going to figure it out, fuckface, you stupid fucking Americans? Years and years and years go by. Jose Diaz Ballart? You never looked up that name? It doesn't sound like an American name. It sounds like a Cuban name. He is Cuban. He's a Cuban communist. And he's in bed with Lester the molester. When are you all going to realize? When are you going to realize Lester the molester? That's what he is. He's in bed with Fidel Castro. I'm sorry, he broadcasts from where? Rockefeller Plaza. It says over and over again, broadcasting live from Rockefeller Plaza. Who the fuck are these people? Rockefeller and Fidel Castro? Huh? Aren't these the names of what? The leadership of planet Earth? Huh? Well, what is it, fuck-faced? When are you going to wake up? When are you going to wake up to it? It is 100% fake fucking news. Isn't it? It's propaganda by Cuba. Cuba owns NBC News. Jose Diaz Ballart is a communist. He is a communist and his aunt fucks Fidel Castro. When the fuck are you going to wake up, America? It's fake fucking news. You had Donald Trump for 4 fucking years and you're still watching CNN as if it's fucking real? You're a fucking idiot. Jose Diaz Ballart. He is a Cuban and I'm under a horrible attack by the Cubans. No, it's the evil on this planet. Blah, 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 blah. It's hard to talk. To tell you the truth about MKUltra? To tell you the truth about Jose Diaz Ballart? Huh? What other truths do you want? I'm being tortured. I am being tortured by these evil fucking people on the planet. You can see it over and over again in my videos. I'm being tortured because I tell you the truth. The truth, the truth, the truth. The truth is there's evil on this planet and they have brainwashed you. How are you going to deprogram yourself? Turn off the tell-lie vision, number one. Number one, you got to come to the same conclusion that it is fake news, and it's been fake news your whole fucking life. Neo, you live in the Matrix. You live there. Neo, you need to take the red pill. You need to come to a good conclusion that everything around you isn't exactly as it seems. I know it's very much Twilight Zone, but that's why they put that TV show on. In order to get you in a frame of mind where you might think that, the walls are closing in. I'm sorry. It's all part of the programming of the TV. How far along are you going to get before you get the picture? Tell, lie, vision, propaganda. The Cubans run NBC News, and the 1% owns the Cubans, and they own America, and they own you, Neo. Wake up!